So to get started here, guys, we got to take all the lines off and we have to drain the reservoir. I am not draining the cooling system for this job due to the fact I'm just replacing the reservoir bottle. So I'm going to pull the lines off, put some rhino plugs in them, suck the coolant out of the reservoir, and put the new reservoir in. I apologize, guys. I didn't realize that my camera had fallen off. So what happened was I took those two lines off. You can see the orange rhino plugs in them. Now I'm going to actually drill a hole into the reservoir, and then I'm going to put a step drill bit behind it, and then I'm going to suck out all the coolant that is in the reservoir. When I drilled in, I managed to hit an internal frame piece of the reservoir. Luckily, I didn't break the drill bit, but that was close. Now I'm going to use my Milwaukee M18 transfer pump to suck out this coolant. Now, guys, I'm taking out the coolant sensor here. This is a super common repair. These tanks get basically dirt and grunge and stuff in them, and this coolant sensor is like a float. And it'll basically gum up and not work properly. It'll short out. They have all kinds of problems. We've found it easier over time just to replace the entire reservoir because the new reservoir comes with a new sensor, and you're not going to deal with putting a new sensor in to have it break in like 2 or 3 days. It's a super common issue for these to continually have problems, so just replace the reservoir and do it one time. The last hose here, guys, is the supply hose. We're going to go ahead and get that off real quick and jam a rhino plug in it and continue on. So, guys, I already took the bolts out of the reservoir. There is supposed to be, I think, 3 or 4 of them. There was only 2 of them left. So somebody's already been in this engine along with the air cleaner. Thankfully, though, they were good for me, and they left the easy bolts to take out, and they did me a favor and didn't install the ones that are difficult. So they helped me out, but we're going to get this air cleaner out. There's only 2 bolts for me to take out up top, and then just a hose clamp on the bottom, and I'll pull the whole air cleaner out. Alright, guys, now that we got the air cleaner off, we need to protect the engine and the turbo, so I'm going to use this bag here and cover up the inlet pipe. Make sure nothing gets down there that doesn't need to get down there, because the first place it's going is straight into the turbo. Next thing to take off, guys, is this bracket that holds the air cleaner. It's held in by 4 Torx head screws. They were either a T40 or a T50, I don't remember, but it'll fall right out after you take them out. To get this reservoir out, guys, you're simply going to grab that supply barb on the bottom and pull it straight out. There's one more hose to pull off, guys. It's the overflow hose, and it's on the back bottom. I got the overflow hose transferred to the new reservoir, slid the new reservoir in. Now we'll get everything put back together. So, guys, a good habit to get into, before you put an air cleaner back in, always reach down into the inlet pipe and make sure there's nothing down in there that shouldn't be there, like parts. Literally, you could have a bolt that fell in there. You never know. I actually found some coolant that had gotten down in there, and I definitely wanted to clean that out before sucking that into the turbo, because don't forget, anything that falls down that pipe is going straight into the turbo, and if you suck a bolt into the turbo, it's going to be a bad day for you. Reinstalling this air cleaner absolutely kicked my ass. It took me, I think, a solid about 5 minutes to get it in. And now, guys, we're to the last step. We got to refill the cooling system. I had to put in 2 gallons to get it to the proper level. Now, guys, this is another reason why I didn't drain the whole cooling system and why I just did it the way I did, because it took me 2 gallons just to fill basically the reservoir. And you saw there was coolant that backfed into the reservoir after I got it hooked in. So, guys, these cooling systems are big. Draining the radiator and draining the whole cooling system, or vacuum sucking it out, is very expensive if you don't reuse the coolant, but also it's very time consuming, and there's just more chance to have something else go wrong. So I chose to do it the way I did, simply because it was faster and it was a lot cheaper. But anyways, guys, just had to put this coolant in, and then this truck actually still needed a couple other repairs done to it. But I ended up test driving it afterwards, and all the leaks were fixed, and the coolant reservoir was holding, and the level sensor was working properly. So this truck was able to return back to service, and on to the next problem. So anyways, guys, if you enjoyed this video, please shoot me a like and a subscribe. If you have any comments or questions, please don't hesitate to ask, and stay tuned for more content. Thanks, guys.